every time we finish one of our projects, we want to drive it, of course, but we're in an industrial park. It's public streets, so technically they're illegal, to drive our carts, and we don't have much land here, just a parking lot. So there's always this, I wish these were able to be licensed, and what about slow-moving vehicles? They're doing that now with certain cities and designations on certain golf carts. So in one of our meetings, somebody said, these Chinese scooters are so inexpensive. They're under $1,000 for a scooter. And they're street legal. Well, we don't want a scooter. How about if we hook two of them together? And he thought, well, if you get automatics, maybe that'll solve an uneven drivetrain issue, but will they handle right? Will it work? Let's check it out. So we thought, in the hopes of having a street legal vehicle and relatively inexpensive, maybe cheaper than our modified golf carts, this hooking two scooters together idea maybe had some validity. So we bought two scooters. Now these are only 50 cc's, and they've improved horsepower over the years, so it's not really low power, but it's just barely enough. So two of those, there really should be hundreds to have two 100 cc. But the 50 cc scooter is only $600. So we thought, okay, we got $1,200, and that's our drivetrain. We're finished, really. And then we use this purling stuff they make buildings out of. It's lightweight, it's got some angles and bends, so it's very strong. Cheap, made a rectangular framework, leaving the back open. We chose 5 inches of ground clearance, so you can have a very short ramp, or just do a wheel stand in your manual chair and you can pull yourself in. Did the average width 34 inches, so you can get any wheelchair in here. Made a common steering, so the central handlebar runs both the wheels. Hooked up the minimum amount of wiring, and that was not this. This is the finished wiring. We wanted to just really test proof of concept. Will it work? Will it handle right? So we got it together and running, and all of us, 4 different people in their wheelchairs and myself, have driven this around the town here, and it handles great. It's got plenty of power. It goes about 45 miles an hour with both machines running. It runs just fine if you turn one off. So you can get home on one. It goes about 40 miles an hour with just one running. They're real quiet. They got electric start. And the gas gauges, speedometers, things, the blinkers, none of our carts have any of those amenities. The mirrors, great suspension, fabulous disc brakes in the front and back. So when we got the proof of concept, yes, it handles well, the suspension's good, it'll haul up to a medium weight person in a medium weight power chair. After that, it's got a 500-pound rating with power and suspension. So we thought, well, this is the light duty version. It could look pretty neat. We haven't finished modifying the body to get the fronts on. Let me put something over here. But we got this far, proved that it works. It might amount to something, but there's still a lot of questions about, well, at 45 miles an hour, where do you use it? If we put the bigger bikes on it, then you had another couple $1,000. But then you're at freeway speeds. What about the legal liability, or just plain the risk? Do you want to drive this at 55 miles an hour? Maybe, maybe not. And then the main irritation, no reverse. So if you backed into a corner or in a garage, or driven into a garage, you got to get out. And we fiddled around with a few ideas for reverse, but haven't solved that problem yet. So at this point, it's like this novelty, it's unfinished. We realize every time we start finishing it, we could do that different and this better. And so it's this constant state of, it could be better and different. Should we just wait a while, keep going on other projects, maybe finish it next time? So we're not sure what it'll amount to. We want to finish it up and get the body back on and have it as a working prototype. But the hook two scooters together has the one big feature of it's street legal. And we called the department public safety, and they said it's called an assembled vehicle or a custom vehicle. It's not a motorcycle, of course, because it has 4 wheels, and there's no problem with licensing it. Called our insurance company, and they said, no, there shouldn't be any problem. So it might have some value to hook 2 scooters together. We're not really sure. But we got this far, we know it works, it's fun to ride, and we'll keep you informed as this progresses and where it goes from here.